Hey all, and welcome to Huddle in Place with the Nine-Sided Circle. We are on episode 36, and it is May 1st, 2020.
May Day.
Yes.
After
Speaking of,
Walpurgisnacht.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know, they're having like MAGA May Day events today.
Are they having MAGA May Day? People will ruin anything. I bet you they don't even have a maypole. I bet you there are no, beautiful young girls in diaphanous costumes dancing around the maypoles there.
With flower crowns.
Yeah, with flower crowns. That's what's supposed to be happening.
Yeah, well, alas.
Alas.
No. They're having freedom rallies, I guess we could call them, freedom protests. So before we get into all that, I am one of your two hosts, and my name is Noor Kyle, and I'm in LA.
And I am the other of your two hosts, unless there's a third host somewhere around here that we don't know about.
Spooky third host.
Spooky third host. And I am in the Bay Area. Or, in this case, I am at the bottom of Canyon de Chelly at White House Ruins.
So shadowy.
Very shadowy.
But, cool.
Yeah.
And keeping out of the sun in hot
Considering
desert.
how hot that canyon can get, it's nice to be in the shade. Trust me on this.
Yeah. Excellent. Was it hot where you were today?
It was not that bad. There was a bit of a wind. A bit of a breeze, kept everything cool. So, no, it was not terribly hot. Today's been a very long day for me. What have you done today?
Well, first of all, I did dishes, finally.
Hey, dishes.
So I can check that off the list and use that energy towards other things. I did some journaling for myself. I watched 2 episodes of the new Netflix series Waco with my friend. And that was interesting.
Yeah, I am interested to take a look at that myself to see how it goes, because that was such a weird, bad thing that happened there.
I mean, I don't know all the details of the actual story, and this is going to be a dramatization of that inevitably.
Yeah.
But it's certainly worth doing some research on,
Yep.
I look forward to
we do know that the Branch Davidians were a wacky cult.
Mm-hmm.
And they pretty much had a compound and were just hanging out in their compound, and BTA, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, and the FBI and all of these people came in and killed them all to save the children.
Alert. Yeah. So, that's how things are going to go, but this is the story of the lead-in to that.
Yeah, and this is after Ruby Ridge, too, if I remember.
Yes,
correctly.
And that actually comes to play a bit of a role in the beginning of the story, at least. So,
Ruby Ridge scared a lot of people. I mean, you don't have to be a right-wing, government's out to get me, damn all them commies hanging out on the top of a mountain somewhere to have Ruby Ridge scare the crap out of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it shows you just how screwed up our government can be.
Yeah, and speaking of, I don't know, I'm looking at that, what was it? It was in Michigan, right? They had...
Yes, the right-wing militia people storming the state house, which strapped with their AR-15s and all duded up in their militia clothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely something menacing about that, rather than it being a statement of freedom of speech. I mean,
it's
of
meant
course,
to be menacing.
It can be both, yeah, but I mean, that's the upshot is that you're using the ability to menace other people to control how they're going to vote and how they're going to proceed. And there's something pretty fucked up about that.
Yeah, it was interesting, though, to watch all of these guys who used to be the Blue Lives Matter folks, right? Screaming in the face of the police officers that were standing in front of the doors. Yeah.
I mean, there's so much irony in everything that's going on, which is why I mentioned, MAGA Mayday and stuff like that. I mean, it's just, this is such a topsy-turvy moment in American culture. I really can't speak about elsewhere, but that is definitely the experience I'm having of America right now as someone living in this country.
Yep. It's bad. And today has been a weird day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my day has been very busy today.
Mhm.
I started my day at 5 a.m. I have a social distance Tai Chi class
Oh,
that I
yeah.
teach before the sun is up in this huge parking lot where everybody can be 10 feet from each other. And there's only a few of us, but
Right, yeah, which helps. Yeah.
yeah, but it's like Tai Chi is the one thing you can do as a martial art and maintain proper social distance.
Yeah, that's true.
Wear a mask, maintain the distance, and you can still do the form.
You don't have to strike anyone, you don't have to grapple or anything like that.
Nope,
Yeah.
you can just practice your forms. So we started out with that. I had an exciting time going to the store because I usually go to the store on Fridays because it's really early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I was surprised at how little food was on the shelves.
Yeah.
Huge amounts of things were missing that were there last week.
Really.
Yeah. But some things are back that weren't there, like the bread aisle was full.
Wow,
But
that's so interesting how
yeah,
things
but
just kind of
the
ebb
all
and
of the
flow.
fresh fruits and vegetables have vanished. Yeah, they had like one pathetic looking head of romaine lettuce that had seen way better days.
Poor lettuce.
Yeah,
Into the compost, ideally. But
ideally.
that won't happen. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, this whole meatpacking plant thing, I it's a little scary because, Trump has signed this order obligating them to continue running these plants. And that means everyone who works inside of them, many of whom are immigrants who are living in close quarters and working in close quarters, like their lives are absolutely at risk as a result of this. And many of them don't even want to work right now, but they're afraid of losing their jobs. They're afraid of losing the opportunity to have an income that helps them survive. And without this open door for them, so to speak, within the meatpacking industry, they're left even more vulnerable either way. It's just really tough right now. And it's kind of a weird thing because our culture is very much attached to animal protein and stuff. I mean, I know in a certain level, dietarily speaking.
Yeah.
Like for you,
Well,
Mushtaq, yeah.
maybe the MAGA guys who were doing all of the protests in Michigan can go work at the meatpacking plant.
I mean,
They want to go back to work.
yeah,
It's
that's
not
so
that far
true.
away.
Yeah. And it's just going to be so interesting to see how this plays out in terms of the supply systems that we've established. And we're already seeing the effects of the challenges that are going to be ongoing.
Yeah.
So
So
just gotta grab, what we need when we can. Not go whole like toilet paper hoarding, but
take what you need for a week because there'll be
yeah,
different things. I mean, this
yeah,
is no different than when I lived in Tanzania.
yeah. So
And the
say more about
supermarkets
that.
were often bare of things that you needed,
Yeah.
and even more so in some of the other African countries. Uh, but you looked around, you found what you could get, and you got that, and you waited till the other stuff got in, and then you got that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So this is our life right now, today.
Yeah, I mean, it's been interesting chronicling that the past, what is it, almost month and a half, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
36
Mm-hmm.
days.
Yeah. Plus,
A little over a month.
Sundays and
Yeah.
a few off days. And
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, so in a sense, this is kind of our video diary too, actually.
Yeah, it is. And that's why you're listening to us ramble today.
We're indulging in that aspect of this project, yeah.
Because it's good to do.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, maybe you'll find it interesting. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll hit the like button. Maybe you'll hit the dislike button.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
Like the man said, there's no such thing as bad press. So dislike us all you want.
Yeah.
But we'd rather be liked.
Friends are good.
Friends are good. So that's what I got today.
Yeah, I mean, I think we will be back tomorrow. Definitely here Sunday, because we're going to be doing our hour-long talk, hour-plus long talk. And we're not sure what it'll be about, but it's bound to be interesting. So check back with us on our channel on Sunday.
All right. Adios.
Take care.